One thing I wish churches knew about social media. Really, I can only pick one thing here because there's a lot to be said. I mean, from how much to post, to what platforms to post on, to making sure information is updated and accurate on social media, to video, to permissions, to doing all of this with limited staff. Yeah, there's a lot, but I got one. If you want the answer to all those other questions, plus like 6 other modules on digital communications for faith communities, including website, direct communications. I mean, we talk about like email lists, and we talk about social media, and we talk about branding, and we talk about short form video. Download our digital communications review course at the link below. This discount is not lasting much longer, and we would love for you not to spend more money than you need to. So please grab the discount while it's still here if you're at all interested in any of those other questions. But the one thing I wish churches knew about social media is that it's not just like a fad. It's not a way to be hip. We're not on social media to try to be cool. I really do think that some pastors and church leaders, I know because I've talked to them, they think that, you know, we are only trying to get churches, faith communities on social media because it's like the cool trendy thing, and they think that those pastors and church leaders that are on social media are just like trying to keep up with the youth or something. Like, that's so false. Social media is literally where people spend their time, and not even just the youth. It's where people of all ages are spending more and more time every single year, and that's statistics. It is beyond worth learning how to invest in and engage people here online on social media. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting rid of the in-person, you know, fellowship or worship opportunities. If those are working for you, that's great, good job. But it does mean that we learn to shift some of our priorities onto this new frontier, this place where people are already showing up every single day. We learn how to connect online in different ways, not necessarily better ways or worse ways, but just different ways and important ways to our people. They are giving it so much of their time and energy. And yes, like I said, we dive into social media so much more, and even content creation so much more in our DIY DCR course. But for now, consider these questions. Are you just posting about your in-person activities and events on social media, or are you actually creating activities and events for digital means on social media? Are you just sharing worship recordings and, you know, reflecting on worship events on social media, or are you actually learning how to worship with people online on social media? Are you just telling people about your prayer and your service on social media, or are you actually inviting them to pray with you and serve with you online in some way? We believe there is a huge difference between just telling people about your church online and actually learning to be church online, and that difference is so worth discovering. So subscribe for more.